makes Canada boring?
Have you ever seen the flag? It's a leaf.
£1 million to go to Canada.
Canada is boring.
I was actually shocked. I mean, from all the countries they could choose from.
Do you like maple syrup?
No, I don't.
These Canadians ain't got a care in the world.
Get my country's name out of your fucking mouth.
I was like, oh, he's in Canada. All right. Okay, communist.
The country needs you.
I'm Canadian.
But don't feel bad for Canada. Believe me, this is their strategy.
I'll tell you another thing, the beer sucks.
Don't run off to Canada. It's so boring there.
Hello, is the speaking pipe working?
Rhys, Jesse, this is the Saskatchewanian. Congratulations on 500 episodes, you Peckers.
Stephen Baker built a bunker for the Bratty bureaucrats. Stephen Baker built a bunker for the Bratty bureaucrats. Stephen Baker built a bunker for the Bratty bureaucrats.
My name is Jesse Harley, and I am a dim-witted average Canadian being dragged here against my will by Rhys Waters.
I'm Rhys Waters. I am a new arrival to Canada, and I am really interested in learning about the domestic politics of Canada, and I want to learn through teaching Jesse, which,
oh God,
it's going to be a battle.
I really don't want to learn this shit.
Jesse, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Reese.
Canadian politics, Canadian politics, Canadian politics, Canadian politics.
You'd think it's really dull and the choice that's last, but we'll show you that it's fun with our dumb podcast. From Justin Trudeau beating a man in the head to Mackenzie King getting advice from the dead. Corruption, sex, bribery, and genocide. Timbits, aliens, bunkers, and pesticides. Canadian politics. So download, subscribe.
Canadian politics is boring, where folks go to learn about politics and end up leaving more confused than ever. But you might end up with a fun, drunken John A. MacDonald story, so the confusion seems worth it.
You are literally the funniest podcast and two of the funniest people. So I wish you the best of luck.
Guys, I'm sorry. Is Jesse, does he have, mold in his house or something? I swear to God, he's getting dumber over the years. What the fuck is going on?
I just came across your guys' podcast. What an amazing idea. Thank you for all your hard work and digging into deep stuff. Cucumber Gate, I remember that from way back in the day.
Hello, Rhys and Jesse. This is Lynette, and I am from Alberta. I'm a longtime listener, and I just wanted to say keep going. I really appreciate your show. I do really like to hear your views on things.
Damn it, Jesse, I'm sorry. It's sometimes you don't know things, and I'm like, you've heard this before, buddy. I know it. It's killing me. I'm sorry.
Thank you for welcoming me into your juicy bits. I just want to comment on them. Your juicy bits, that is.
On your most recent episode, you asked if anyone who lived through the Klondike gold rush would leave a speaking pipe. And so I am. I'm 144 years old, and I don't know why I'm still alive, but not only did I live through the gold rush, I worked at Friedrich Strauss.
Seriously, as long as you guys leave a voice message, these guys put literally anything on the show. Why aren't you more of you doing this?
With us is Lord Mayor Mike Savage. Hello.
Hello there. How are you guys? Politics, very seriously, politics is about bringing people together. People think that you have to be on the crazy left or the crazy right wing of politics to have passion. And I think there's a great passion in progressive moderation. I guess the other thing is that don't let the bastards get you down.
Can I ask one? I have to ask one other question from Halifax. I just have to. So you've had a few deputy mayors now. Who rips the worst farts?
Man, that's a good question.
You wanted to know
why people listen to your podcast and how they listen to your podcast. Well, for me at least, it's obvious. Why? Has been since the beginning and always will be for the quality Jason Kenney Erotica.
The creature was muscular and enticingly manly. Over 7 feet tall, covered in soft brown fur, the Premier was surprised at how appealing Bigfoot was. They stared into each other's eyes. Jason Kenney felt himself soften, calming. Oh, those eyes. I could get lost in their depths. They smiled at each other. The Premier felt himself moving closer to this fantastical and alluring beast. Bigfoot took Jason Kenney's hand in his, entwined his fingers into the Premier's own, drew him close into his hairy, virile chest, and spoke into his ear the words Jason Kenney had been yearning to hear.
There's a Toronto mayoral election coming up in June, and I don't know who I want to cast my vote for. So I've decided to let Jesse cast my vote.
I do also listen to hear if Jesse is going to have those gasping laughs whereby he stops breathing and can't talk. And I also like to listen to Rhys with his low chuckle rumble that seems to come from the depths of his soul.
All right, so I love Canadian politics. It's boring. I'm a long-time listener, first-time speak piper. We're going to go with speak piper. So I listen with my ear holes because that's the only way to listen to stuff. Listening to your mouth hole or your eye holes just feels uncomfortable. So I listen with my ear holes.
I've been binging you guys for the last month and got me hooked. So I really appreciate it, especially when you take me away from the boring, and it is boring news, scary news of today. And it's just nice to hear you guys just chat like friends. And I really appreciate that. So all the best and take care.
Hey guys, this is Mikey, your top secret anonymous government source coming in and we're hot and heavy with the new reports. So don't tell anybody that I'm your anonymous source.
Hi gang, it's Martin from Ottawa. Just want to wish you all a happy Wufukak. And please remember to take down grandma from the roof. Don't be like my neighbor, Kevin. His grandma was on the roof by the time Easter rolled around. So it looks really tacky. So don't be a Kevin, guys.
Try using Nair for the bears. That might be your best solution. Because, you know, if you're around the bears for too long with a blade and they wake up, they might get a bit irritable. But, you know, kind of, hey, it works for me.
A bizarre story in Saskatchewan has stunned that province.
Car 36 responding.
The body was found in the garage of Wilson's fashionable Regina home last night around supper time.
Sometimes Canadian politics can be murder.
Had a number of people in as witnesses, but no actual suspects.
And those we vote for are the ones who commit it.
Until this week, Colin Thatcher had been Saskatchewan's Minister of Energy, but he suddenly resigned from the cabinet.
Canadian politics is murder.
Hey guys, name's Jay. Just working back through your catalog, heard your Halloween episode on the St. Louis ghost train. I'm actually from St. Louis. The big part that you missed is that it was an excellent place for teenagers to go get drunk, get high, and have sex. I'd be willing to bet that of the 4 people from St. Louis that you quoted in that article, all of them have gotten drunk out there, and at least 2 of the 4 have had sex. It also solves the mystery of why the private landowner doesn't want to encourage people to come, because there are a lot of empties that get cleaned up from there and a lot of used condoms, and I think he's trying to do his best to discourage that behavior. Anyways, tremendous job, fellas. Keep up the good work.
Hey guys, my name is Julie. I'm from Pennsylvania in the United States. New listener here. I am not from Antigonish, but I would love a t-shirt with dicks on it. Thanks.
They call us Saskatchewanians, you Peckers.
Hello, Jesse and Reese.
Hey, Jesse, I'd love to go on a date with you. We could, get some drinks, go for a walk, have a chat or something. I don't know if you're, into guys or anything, but I'm not. I just, like listening to you and think it'd be fun to be friends.
Hello, this is Canada from the future, speaking to you through quantum-computed retro communiques. You must cease all podcasting on the topic of Canada, or risk opening a blank moment wormhole that will disassemble all known facts about the country. A podcast called Canadian Politics is Boring. That is, in fact, not boring. It's a paradox that must not propagate. Putin will stand while Donaire falls. Thank you for your time.
Hello and welcome to Canada's Boring. My name is Rhys Waters, and with me is the remote and slightly ill Jesse Harley.
Hello. Of course, we have this important podcast interview today, and I wake up with a small head cold. I'm like,
and he turns up on the video call with a robe to meet Chrystia Freeland. Welcome, Chrystia.
He's wearing the robe to prove he's feeling a little bit unwell.
Yeah,
if he were fully dressed up, we wouldn't believe him.
I have a question about.
Oh, go for it.
Because you've met him in person,
Absolutely.
What does he smell like?
Oh my God. I have no idea.
You didn't get that close.
I haven't sniffed him.
Hey, Jesse and Rhys, this is Andrea sending you this message from a little village called Ayr in southwestern Ontario. I've been a listener to your podcast since day one. As a huge culture and history and politics nerd, I am absolutely tickled down to my funny bone and other bits in my body by each and every one of your episodes. Your banter is hilarious. The STD zone just cracks me up every time. I love it when Jesse starts to rant about, usually about our political leaders and our political candidates and just how we're always having to choose the least worst option when we go to our polling station. Thank you. You're speaking to my heart, Jesse. Rhys, I absolutely loathe every time you have to pronounce something in French. As a bilingual person, it tickles me, but also deeply offends me. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hiya, this is Stu from Kitchener. I've been listening for about 2 years or so now, and I'd just like to say congratulations to Rhys and Jesse on their 500th episode of Canada is Boring, and passing this momentous milestone, which is no doubt preferable to passing a momentous kidney stone. I look forward to listening to even more of your irreverent musings, and sincerely hope you make it to at least episode 502. Here's to more chortling, snortling, poorly pronounced French screenplay-worthy Canadian anecdotes and tales from this vast and marvelous country we are lucky enough to call home. Way to go, guys.
Calling from British Columbia, and I'm high on weed. You're welcome. I won't give you my real name. Have a good whatever evening.
Hello, Rhys and Jesse. My name's Justin, and I'm from Whitehorse, and I've been listening to you guys for a couple of years. And I gotta say, I love listening to your show. Now, my wife, she hates it, but that's because she hates Jesse's laugh, and also the humor gets on her nerves. But me, I'm immature, and it's right up my alley.
And you just asked, what country would I kill and with what weapon? That's an easy one. It's Vatican City, and it's a switchblade.
I just wanted to mention, I just finished listening to your episode on prisons, and I was really disappointed at the lack of the use of the word penal. I thought that was something that you guys probably would be right on top of.
Okay,
I really want to hear this story. Okay, I'm cozied up in my.
So you want to do the full
pajamas.
story, but in the style of reading a kid's book.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Just like condensed into 3 minutes, Dr. Seuss style, but like your
Okay.
style. So like,
Okay.
you're calm, sort of like everything's fine, kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, Horny the clown wanted a good time. He'd been tooting his horn all day for the audience, and they laughed very hard, and now he needed some time alone. Horny went to a local house, where he would meet some new friends who would give him a big party. However, when he walked through the door, a scary-looking man in a fireman's helmet said, "Go away. This is my party. You're not invited, Horny." He pushed Horny out the door, so Horny grabbed a brick and brained him. Horny realized the firefighter's friends were just behind and chased him, so Horny ran into the night, his muscles bulging. He ran to the big top to hide and fell asleep on a big pile of hay. The next morning, he awoke to find a mob of men and boys shouting and chanting and setting his wagons on fire. Horny released the lions, holding them on a chain, trying to scare away the large crowd. As the crowd of firefighters moved in with hooks, shredding the big top to pieces, Horny was on the floor, being kicked to death by firefighters. Just in the nick of time, a friendly, bumbling mayor jumped in front and saved his life. Horny packed up his tent and moved on to the next town, hoping that one day he would find a good time. How's that?
That's amazing.
You pronounced a city, and you got it vastly incorrect. You guys said Leduc, which is honestly hilarious, and I will be calling it that for the rest of eternity, but it is actually Leduc. So just wanted to pass that on. Thanks, guys. Love the show.
Hey there, boys. Fan from south of the border here. My cousin showed me your podcast, and I love it. Very funny, great for driving. I've tried to get my friends on, but just one weird thing. I was thinking about the title. You say it's boring, but it's actually not. And then suddenly I was surrounded by this bright white light, and she's podcasting about Canada. She's podcasting about Canada. The next moment, I was way down the highway. Like I must have lost a few minutes. Any other listeners ever have that happen?
Call your car Kari McCarface.
Hi, this is Jerry, and I'm voting on what to name Reese's car, and I am submitting the name George Llewellyn Flufferbutt.
Name the car Street Fucker.
So Rhys gets a Mustang and starts hunting electric scooter operators. Sounds about right. Love you guys. Street Fucker hungers for lithium-ion batteries and human flesh. It's a wonder that Rhys can pilot such a stunning example of American muscle.
One summer, Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau was sitting at his desk in his parliamentary office. As he browsed over trade agreements, he suddenly felt a sharp pain. The interdimensional time demon known in this reality as Stephen Joseph Harper had sent a nanobot laden with venom. This venom was unique, made of deep-fried dark matter and baked in the oven of a black hole. Trudeau's blood was no longer of this time and space. As he fell to the floor in pain, he was forever cursed to leap randomly through time every 24 hours. This is Time-Do. This is Trudeau Through Time. This is Back to the Trudeau.
Terminator Trudeau, Trudeau Day.
Hey, Jesse and Reese, this is Margot. I wanted to let you know that long-time listener here, of course. It's been years, since the beginning, pretty much. And over those years, I had a couple of times mentioned you to my older brother. I know how annoying it is to tell someone, to keep belaboring something that a show or media that you say that they're going to like. And I had mentioned it to my brother a couple of times and then decided not to be an annoying little sister and let it be. Well, 2023 ended up being a pretty lousy year. He passed away in July, as a matter of fact. So that was unexpected too. And it was afterwards, after some time going and cleaning things out, and I saw on his PC he had you guys bookmarked right on his right in a very daily use space. So, you know, I never got a chance to discuss the episodes with him, but it looks like he did pick it up and he did end up listening. So, I thought you might find that interesting. Anyway, just to let's see. Oh, fuck you, Jesse. There you go. Does that make everything what you're expecting? Anyway, just thought you'd like to hear that. Keep on grinding with the great content. Thanks.
Welcome to Canadian Politics is Boring,